I lost a lot of money in 2022 on two bad deals when they weren't bad deals, but the rates went up. I couldn't sell them. It was like the flash crash, from the June to November standpoint. And I was like, man, I didn't see it coming. I was blindsided by the market, and I literally vowed I would never be blindsided by the market again. And so one of my rituals is just like, I'm looking at data every day. I'm looking at what happens in the economy every single day, because there's so many things that affect our housing market, whether it's local or national, that if you're waiting on one data set to come out, you're probably going to be behind the curve. And so that's when, over the last few years, I've just become a student of the overall economy and watching it closely, and not a doomer per se, but just watching the stuff in the background and maybe trying to speak up about it when I can. But I'd say data, just research, understanding what's going on in the world around us and how it affects us has really just, realtors didn't, most, including myself, like up to a few years ago, just understanding what the mortgage rates are tied to and why. Like, I didn't realize that until I got wiped out by mortgage rates. I was like, what the heck just happened?
Absolutely. And I'd like to go in a little bit in depth on that, because I put out, we have the Trust This newsletter that goes out every Friday morning at 8:15 a.m. and I'm trying to inform. It's targeted at business owners and real estate professionals. I'm trying to get news out to them that I've seen from the week before that I know will affect their business. And I always try to break it down. This is how it's going to affect title agents. This is how it's going to affect insurance agents and real estate investors and real estate brokers and everybody in between. And I try to break down each story that way. And then I usually have another 10 just links of stories that are important that week that people probably missed, but are going to touch on their lives. And having lived through at least 3 recessions, and then of course the big one from 2007 to 2012 in Florida, at least, I learned you learn the hard way. It's like, oh, right, I should have seen this coming.